I am Dr. Asgar Alam, Specialist Psychiatrist at Aster Clinics, Dubai in Garden Specialty and JLT branch. Today we are going to discuss about the mental health signs that you should not ignore. Let's begin with the commonest disorder called as anxiety disorder. What are the signs you have an anxiety disorder? When the anxiety is provoked by a situation or an object that leads to a specific fear of, like for example, you start feeling fear, you start feeling fear of fainting, you start feeling that you have fear of losing control, you're going to die, or many times it can precipitate a panic attack. So it causes a significant distress in individuals, and it also leads to avoidance behavior, wherein you want to either avoid the situation altogether or you want to suffer in distress. And it also leads to a fear of those panic attacks or anxiety attacks. So if you have any of these signs, you're more likely to have an anxiety disorder. And what is included in anxiety disorder is something called as OCD, or an obsessive-compulsive disorder. Many people don't understand OCD properly, so let me tell you the signs of obsessive-compulsive disorders. When we diagnose OCD, it's mostly when someone has an obsessive thought, which is basically repetitive, intrusive thought that is very distressing, unwanted, and it keeps disturbing an individual. And if that leads to an anxiety, the person wants to relieve his anxiety by a certain acts, either by behavior or mentally, which is called as compulsion. So when you have an obsession leading to compulsive acts and you spend more than an hour in a day, then you're most likely to have a sign of an OCD. What are the signs you have depressive disorder or depression? It is not always that you're sad and dull and aloof that you have depression. So let me tell you the signs that may be that you are suffering from depression. So let's start with the major signs that are basically when you start feeling very tired or exhausted, or even at the slightest of work or the usual work that you used to do every day. When you start feeling low and dull most parts of the day for more than 2 weeks. When you start feeling that you're losing interest in things that you used to like, and you don't enjoy things anymore that you used to like, these are the signs that you have probably a depressive disorder. And there are also certain signs that people may miss in certain individuals, majorly being anger and irritation. When you start snapping at people for no reason, at family members or someone, your subordinates or below an employee, that is a problem. And also a major problem being suicide or wish to die. This is considered as an emergency. Other signs include lack of appetite, or you have an increased appetite, either you have lack of sleep or you have an increased sleep, or you start feeling you're losing focus at work and you have low self-confidence and self-esteem. So these are the signs that majorly determine that you may have a depressive disorder. If you have any of these signs or symptoms, feel free to talk to us in our Aster helpline or come and see us at the Aster Clinics. We would be more than happy to help. Understand this, the earlier we diagnose and detect, the better we treat. I hope this information helps. If you have any further questions or information that you need, please feel free to contact us at our toll-free number at Aster Center for Emotional and Mental Health. Hope you have a good day and take care.